in my soul to scream out.
Hi, welcome back to the challenge. This looks a bit different, doesn't it? The reason it looks different today is because I'm using my other Canon camera just for a couple of seconds. Hope you've all had a really good weekend. I'm in my garden again. I like it. I like these garden vlogs. It gets me out in the fresh air. I have got so much to tell you guys this week. Where do I start? Shout out. Should we do a shout out? Okay, first one. Disney DIYer. She's the only one I'm going to do this week because I've just watched one of her vlogs and it was really good. She did a toy box Elsa and Anna unboxing and it went so wrong, but she carried on in one take until the end, and I just thought it was really good. I'll put a link to her bio, a link to her page in my description, and please check out her channel and subscribe to that. It's really good. I would be so appreciative if you could subscribe to my channel. However, things are up in the air at the moment. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So, Disney DIYer, link in my description. Please go check her out. And if you could please subscribe to my channel as well in the process, that would be really good. As a starting up YouTubers and all the equipment I now have to use, I have this massive appreciation for how hard we have to work to get every single viewer and subscriber to our channel. So my respect to all the other guys who follow me and comment. Thank you. I just want to say thank you. And to my Instagrammers as well, including Mermaid and Mouse, Disney been there, done that, and she's really nice. Beach Bum's another one who follows me. I can't like everything, but I try my best to like it as much as I can when I can. Please check out her channel and please subscribe to mine. Okay, the reason I've started on this camera today is quite funny. This is sort of like a personal vlog about me, and a little bit some questions I need to ask about Disney, about my trip that might or might not be happening, but I'm going to talk about that in a second. I just wanted to say something really funny was my dead cat that I made. This is my Canon GX7, the one I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute and I'm going to stop it. We'll go back to the Canon GX7. However, don't you think it's funny when haircuts look like the homemade dead cats? And I just put it on there that my hair is exactly the same as the dead cat on my GX7 Mark II, and I just thought that was quite funny and people would like to see that. I just thought I'm well overdue for a haircut. So I'm going to swap this over now, put the SD card in this one, and then I'm going to carry on. And then I'll come back in a second and I'll talk about what I need to talk about. So, okay, bear with me. There we go, very quickly, just swapped that over. That took about 10 seconds. I think I'm getting quite good at all this stuff. Hang on a second, let's just, there we go, seeing that in there. So I'll put my hair back now so it doesn't look like the dead cat on my camera. Hopefully you don't get too much noise now with my microphone, dead cat on top. So last week's answers were, there was one R2 unit, one BB-8 on the shelf behind me, there was two lightsabers. There was the one I was playing with in the lounge and the one me and my daughters were fighting with. I classed it as one because they were both the same thing. There was 3 mugs. Every time I cut away and I came back, there was 3 mugs. There was 5 bobblehead figures, 4 in front of the TV, and when we cut back you then saw 1 bobblehead figure of Han Solo and 2 4K films. There was 2 bags, 1 t-shirt, and 1 globe and a hat. It worked out at 9. It works out at 19 in total. So and it took 3 days to edit it all and put it all together. So like I have this massive appreciation for you YouTubers. We work so hard for every single person that subscribes to our channels, which is why I do the shout outs. Now, I've just watched a vlog with a young lady called Disney DIYer. Really good. I'm going to put a link in the description down below. She just did a box unopening that went really badly wrong, and you could see that she just carried on until the end. She's very professional, very good. Disney DIY. Please check out her link in the description below. Well done to anyone who guessed 19 last week. I had to watch it a few times myself, but then I did have an advantage of my daughter helping me. So so much has happened this week. I'm going to talk a little bit about me, then I'm going to talk about some concerns I've got about going to Disney. This Wednesday I'm leaving my house. I'm taking my camera with me. I am what's called shielded. Shielded means because I've had my transplant, I have to stay in. I can't go out. So I have to stay inside the four walls of my house and I can't go anywhere. However, I'm doing this because I have to have a blood test done. Let me just my camera a bit. I have to have a blood test done. I have to have them done every 3 months to basically make sure that my organs aren't failing. They can't come to the house because my veins are really ropey from all my dialysis and stuff. So I have to go out. Not only do I have to go out, I have to go out to the hospital where I work. And I'm going to take my camera with me. I don't think I can video on the inside, but if I can I will. I don't know, don't think I can, but it's going to be really scary for someone like me who's been stuck inside a house for 9 weeks so far to have to then go out. But it's going to be good because as far as I'm aware, in 3 weeks time I'm going to have to go back into this place anyway and work, but it's going to be the first time seeing the outside world, and I want you guys to experience it with me for the first time, the way I'm going to have to drive down there, drive my car for the first time, and then go into a hospital for the first time. And being I'm immunosuppressed is probably the most dangerous thing in the world I could do, but I'm doing it because my consultant has told me to do it. So I don't really have a choice. I have to get this blood test done. I have to make sure all my organs are working. I'm going to try and be as quick as I can today. I know you guys probably get bored of my vlogs. So what I'm going to do is the trip to Disney is still on as far as I am aware. The numbers in Orlando did spike a few days ago, but I think they're on the way back down again. UK flights are still suspended, but people are now being quarantined. The trip is 5 months away, and I am pretty sure things are going to be back up and running by then, because the furlong scheme runs out at the end of October, and there's no way the airlines I think are going to stop running between that time. So I think it's still going to be on. However, Disney, I have a lot of concerns. One thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to take my camera off its mount here, and the one thing I'm going to show you is transplant patients, we can't go in the sun. So if you look behind me here, ooh, see me in there? See me there? You see I'm under a big umbrella because it's a little bit sunny today and the sun's coming out and my garden gets really hot. So I'm under a big umbrella and I can't go out in the sun. One thing transplant patients can't do is go in the sun. So when I am in Disney, because I get dehydrated in the heat and it affects my kidneys, and because I can't go in the sun, I do get a DAS pass. And queuing outside is a real issue, so I either use FastPass or I use DAS, because if I stay out in the sun, you see the marks on my face sometimes get worse and better. I cannot stay out in the sun. It's it's just the side effect of my transplant. Now with Disney, I don't know what changes they're making. I wish they would come out and let people know what their changes are going to be. I'm not worried about when they're opening. I need to know what the changes are going to be. And so I've set myself a date for when I have to pay for my holiday, which is the 24th of August. Now, if Disney don't let people like me know how things are going to work, whether we can get a DAS or whether we can park hop, then the trip may not be viable. Purely because if you're travelling from the UK, it does cost a lot of money to go to Florida. If you're an annual pass holder, I think the annual pass holder price, and I don't know, please steer me wrong, I think an annual pass is about $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, a lot of money, but you can go as and when, if you're local, and you can do 3 rides a day, go home, do 3 rides a day, go home. From my perspective, I've got to get as much as I can done in the 4 days that I'm going to be in the park staying on site. If I can't do that and Disney limit me to 1 park, then by the time I pay for my food, my hotel and my flights and my Disney passes, which are all in the package, and you've done Savvy's workshop and you've done all the other things, and Disney can't guarantee that I'm going to be sat in the sun or waiting outside in queues, then it makes it a lot harder for me. And the cost for someone coming from the UK on my own, and with all the food and everything in tow, it's working out at about $400 to $450 a day, and that's pretty much about, it's going to cost about £2,500 or about $3,000 for the 4 or 5 days I'm going to be there. It's a lot of money to come from the UK. If Disney don't announce soon when they're going to be open, that's a lot of money for me to have to put in to the project that I've started, not knowing that if I get there and we all do the same things. When we go to the parks, we all walk past a ride and think, oh, there's a 10-minute queue there, I'll queue up and I'll go on that. However, if Disney is saying that you now you can only go on a ride with a fast pass booked, then you can't do that. That limits what I can do in the park and what you can do in the park. I don't know how Disney are going to get over that, in all fairness, as well as other concerns that I have about health issues as well. So I'm going to wait and see how that gets on. I've already had to change my flight on the day that I'm flying because my airline has scrapped the 747 Boeings, and so I've changed to another airline, same time, same airport, and I'm still flying direct. So I've managed to sort that one issue out, and it does work out so much money. I mean, I think if someone was paying for, I don't know, I think if an annual pass holder was paying a lot of money, was paying £400 a day, and they can only do 3 rides, I don't think they bother paying for their annual passes. I want to see what Disney's going to do before I make any firm commitments. So normal service will be resumed next week. I've done a 2-part vlog, 1 Sunday, 2 Sundays. So it's going to be over the course of 2 Sundays. It's taken 7 to 8 weeks to get all the video footage put together, and we've done some really different things, and I hope you're going to like next week. I hope this vlog hasn't put you off. But like I said, I'm still debating until the 24th of August. I will know what the rates in America are, whether UK is going to be flying again, whether international flights are going to be going again, whether it's going to be cost viable for me to be able to go to the parks, because obviously paying that money just to go on 3 or 4 rides a day, it's just not viable for me to do. So I'm going to wait and see what's happening, especially if you can't park hop as well. That defeats the whole purpose, because I've already actually booked my meals in Disney, because I think it's 168 days till I go. I hope this talking vlog hasn't put you off my vlogs too much. I try to keep my vlogs about 10 minutes long. I'm going to start editing this now. If you have any ideas, or you have any, if you're interested, because my channel was set up for people like me, people with disabilities who can't do some of the certain things that normal people can, but it was also set up to show what we can do, and if Disney can't accommodate that, then the trip may be dead in the water before it starts. So I'm waiting. As soon as I know anything, or if you guys know anything, can you direct message me and let me know what's happening. It's nice to hear the birds in the background again. This is the camera I started on. This is my backup camera. I hope the footage wasn't too bad. You'll probably get messages now saying it was probably better, but like I said, I'm just weighing up the options at the moment for the challenge, and I've got everything ready to go. I've got all the equipment, everything I need, and all I am waiting for is to find out what Disney are doing. Disney Springs is now opening up slowly, and I'm pretty sure in the next 2 to 3 weeks the parks will open at 25–50% capacity, and they'll work from there. But I want to start seeing videos of people going into the park and seeing what their wait times are, seeing whether the Skyliner is working, because I'm going to have to use Skyliner, and make sure things are safe for me to go. And unless Disney can give reassurances that people like me will be sort of partially safe when we go there, immunosuppressed, then I'll have to rethink what's going on. But normal service will be resumed next week. I hope you liked it. I'm going to video my trip out on Wednesday to get my blood test done, because it's the first time I've left the house, so I hope you guys want to come with me and watch that as well. I might even post that one Wednesday evening after I've done what I've had to do, because it's going to be quite scary going out for the first time. I'll see you guys next week, and it's going to be a fun one. The next 2 weeks are going to be fun. We've put a lot of effort into this, so I hope you subscribe to my channel. I hope this talking one hasn't put you off my channel, and I've got about 5 or 6 ideas for the next couple of fun vlogs to do, but I thought I needed to do this one just to keep people updated as to what was happening. And I'll speak to you guys next week. Okay, thanks for following. Bye.
Need my soul to scream out.